Okay, I'm not entirely sure if there will be noon tomorrow, but I'll see what I can do. Either way, while we're here, the fitness contract. They need some help with some monsters. Everyone here is in need of help. Who is willing to pay? Would it be you?
Over here, please.
Greetings.
Heard you calling. Wanted to talk?
I did, for we're neck deep in trouble of the spider cat.
Brilliant.
Need a maid with a broom, not a witcher.
You fail to understand. These are huge, the size of pigs or dogs.
Bigger.
Black and hairy, spewing webs.
I've got experience.
Not talking about spiders then. Talking about arachnomorphs.
Call them what you will. You must smash the rogues, will you? Those caves would be prime barrel storage were it not for the beasts.
Why does everyone want to enter the caves of beasts for wine storage? Oh god. Okay, well, sure, fine. But if I'm out to do this, we need to discuss my pay.
First things first. Need to talk about my reward.
And knowing that you guys will make a whole lot of money from this in the long run, how about 185?
Not far now. We find ourselves a hair from agreeing.
Alright, a hair, which would be the difference of 5 crowns?
Not far now. We find ourselves a hair from agreeing.
Okay, maybe 5 more crowns because you've got rather long hair and I've got rather long hair. Will 175 work?
Not far now.
How big is this hair you're talking about? 170. Better?
I knew we would agree to.
Yeah, finally. Alright, well, I can take care of that for you.
Arachnomorphs don't look much like bunnies, but they sure breed like them. Best nip the problem in the bud. I'll look into it.
Burn some eggs here and there. Make sure that the world gets a little bit safer. Alright, down the cave we go. It will be fine. Do you guys need this? Knight errant saddle. That's your saddle. That's not mine. You just please stay outside. That's for your own safety, really. Insectoid oil and a silver sword. It will be fine. And down into the depths of trouble we go. Let's see. Where are you? I can hear you. I can sense you. I can see you. And you can see me. Surely. Right? Come on. Here we... Where are you going? I am not gonna fight you in a random cave. Or, well, hallway of a cave. Some ests. I will take all of that. Blue armor die. Hello. Nice. Some decent stuff for sure. Alright, fine. I'll take the other area first in this case. This will be a little bit safer. And also allows me to fight our spidery friends in the bigger cavern. Friends, how are you doing? Would you like... Oh, you are definitely rather big. Oh, okay. This is fine. This is fine. I definitely need a cat potion here, because even I have difficulty seeing here. Here we go. This will work. This will work. Okay. Got my Quen, and instantly it's gone. That's fine. Okay, no. I need Erden. I can't use Erden. Okay, you need to bloody well go. I need to bloody well get a little bit of distance here. Oh god. This is fine. Totally fine. Come on, attack me. I know you want to. That's it. Okay, we definitely need... My action is allowed during combat, for sure. Okay. This is bad. Come on, get out. You have a potion ready? Come on. We definitely need more Aiden traps. And I need my Quen ready. Definitely need Quen ready. That's it. Alright, and I'm all out of Superior Tawny Owl. That's a problem. Use this. It will be fine. If you can attack me, please. Don't spit your stuff at me. Okay, fine. We'll do it the more difficult way in that case. This is working. Alright, how about hidden trap? That's it. As we break free and slowly kill you. I need to meditate. Okay, once we're done with this, meditating for sure. Which means for now, some mutagens, that will be fine. These bees are a bigger bother than I thought they would be. Which is a surprise. I'm underestimating them for sure. Which I really should not do. Either way, that's all of you taken care of. Where are the others? You were all just still hiding inside of this area here. But I'm not seeing any eggs. I see enough of a mess. And I'm being blinded. But it's fine. Hidden is ready. Friends! Here we go. Here we go. You very slowly need to be taken care of. Okay. I really can't deal with fighting you guys in small little corners. Come on. All the way over here. All the way over here. Join me. Join me. You bugger. You really want to play like this? You really want to play like this? Fine. We shall play like this. That's it. That's it. Slow and steady. You do not stand much of a chance, as I will slash you to bits and pieces. That's fine. That's fine. Everything will work out just fine. Ah, cat potion. Thank you very much. You're a true lifesaver. And in the meantime, cleaning up the bits and tell the good news to our sommelier wine people. Wine people will work. Ah, good sir. Wine merchant, that's better.
Any tidings?
Yes.
All taken care of. Went inside and cleaned up.
Well, the monsters, not
Thank
the webs.
gods. And you too, of course.
Thank you. I hope you're happy with your new space. Anyway, have you been in the wine trade long?
Wine trade. Been at it for a while?
Not terribly long, to be candid. I apprenticed to be an alchemist, but proportions were never my strong suit. So I took to trading in wines. More pleasant, I must say.
Uh-huh.
One drinks on the job and no one ever complains.
I
Makes
can imagine.
sense. And the world's always a bit more bearable on a buzz.
Well, in that case, are you willing to do a bit of trade? You probably have nothing that I want to buy, but it can't hurt to ever look.
Was looking to buy something. Maybe sell something too.
And you... Oh, wow. What are you doing with all of these rune stones? I mean, not that I'm complaining. Also, you just sell rabbits and whatnot. Okay, you know what? I have got none of that, I believe. I might purchase some from you. Just a little bit. How about 3 of that one, 3 of you? I'm not sure if I need it in the future, but it doesn't hurt. Because I do need white gold in order to make this. So it's nice to have at least a little bit. Just in case I do require it. And at the same time, now that I bought some stuff from you, let's complete the trade by making sure that I sell you all that I require. On second thought, come to think of it, I do think I want to keep most of this because I don't know what the hell I will need for Grandmaster gear in the future, so this will be fine. Thank you very much for your services, good sir, and good luck in the wine trade.
Time I got back on the path. So long.
Which means more wine people happy with their new wine storage spaces. There's gonna be many more like you, aren't there? I mean, it still feels weird getting rid of monsters inside of a cave where no one really wanders, but only for the sake of letting you store your wine there. It's like, yeah, not sure. But it's fine. Either way, we shouldn't fear, for Skellig is here. Let's travel upwards. See the notes board, see if there's anything in regards to new monster contracts nearby. And otherwise, we'll slowly head upwards for more ducal matters. And also figuring out... No, where was it? All the way up here, Lebioda's temple. I think we can totally make that little loop across. And finally have a notice board over here. Honestly, we have, well, that goes even further up north. We have got our work cut out for us for sure. So, let's get to it. Castel Ravello Vineyard, Sans Retour Valley. Well, someone in this vineyard is in trouble. What's going on here? Is that just a normal fire pit or is there an issue? I guess there is no issue at all. Well, if everyone is entertaining themselves, I'm happy with that. We will find our way further across. Excuse me, sorry. My bad. Everything okay here?
The Duchess has summoned the Witcher for more than the beast. He's to tend to the Hanses. She's given him a Vindsvept, a down payment of sorts.
A cockerel in your cut piece?
Well, I'm not entirely sure what Hanses are, but I'll probably end up dealing with them. Either way, notice boards. Hello. And do we mean we'll have a marker? Yes, we do. Castel Ravello Vineyards. Connoisseurs claim the best wines of Vintner or Elda do not hold a candle to even the most mediocre labels from the Sans Retour Valley. Among the countless larger and smaller local vineyards found here, Castel Ravello is the most renowned, and for good reason. From its slopes come Pomino, Fiorano, Everluz and Est, and the wine's realm's uncontested kings. So I've heard. Well, clearly you guys have got your own issues or questions. I do hope you are in need of a witcher. You may be in need of a witcher. Warning, it is well known the scallywags at Coronata have been underpricing their plonk for years, leading to the bankruptcy of many a small vineyard. But now they've truly gone to botching far. They've brought buckets of vine-devouring caterpillars to Vermentino to get your comeuppance, rat diddlers. What? Oh, there's some wine feuds going on here. Organizing an expedition. Anyone who desires glory and fame is invited to join me at the Grand Place on the 17th of the current month. I plan to set out in good company and in search of adventure. We are sure to encounter many damsels in distress and have ample opportunity to help the oppressed. Tiermont de Briard. Alright. Vermentino wine. Easy drinking anytime. Have a taste for fine vintages but cannot afford to lose your clarity of mind? Try wine from the Vermentino Vineyard. You can down a whole cask and suffer no hangover the next morning. The secret? The high percentage, in fact. It's nearly 100% of water in our wines. Drink Vermentino and join us in our efforts to promote sobriety among the citizens of the Saw. Good luck with that, that will never happen. Be warned. Beware Cuttering Manor. Don't even go close. A kind stranger. What the hell is Cuttering Manor? And needed. Master Magicker. I need a hard, high-need man who won't spill his splinter at the sight of sorcery and can give a witch a good fucking hiding if it comes to it. You'll find me chopping wood near Fox Hollow. My name's Jacob, and chopping wood's what I do. All you poop-for-brain fackers who think you're jesters, I'm warning you, jesting's over. Jacob, woodcutter of Fox Hollow. Well, you're serious. And travelers beware. If you aim to travel, avoid the road through Fox Hollow. The Tulasens caves have become infested with crooks led by a shady individual known as Loth Halfbreed. Bypassing that area is strongly advised, unless accompanied by a well-armed escort. Alright. Well, there's certainly some Knight's Tales going on here. Or Witcher Tales, in my case. A short distance from Castel Ravello, Geralt happened on a notice posted by Jacob, a lumberjack. The logger was in search of someone who had no fears or spells and could thus face a witch. This was the very description of the Witcher, no two ways about it. So it was no surprise that our hero took an interest in the notice and decided to visit our dear friend Jacob. Which would be... where exactly? No, that's still Neverfierce here. Where would this be? Oh, a little bit further up ahead. Well, I have to head off in that direction anyway pretty soon. So, towards Fox Hollow, I was warned of that. We will certainly pay that place a visit. But for the time being, there are more important matters that await. There's someone who is in need of a Gwent opponent. And who would that be and what Gwent card do they offer? I'm sure this herbalist does not mind a visitor after dark. Good evening.
Welcome, wanderer. In need of herbs, perhaps? Wort for a sore stomach, or...
Gwent.
Prefer willow bark or iris root for stomach aches. Wort can cause dizziness, nausea.
Forgive me. It's just that you do not have the look of one familiar with herbs.
Oh, you have no
What
idea.
looks that? And looks deceive anyway. Me, I'm not out for common weeds that grow in any meadow. Need rare ingredients. Can you help me out, or should I move on?
You must judge for yourself.
We shall certainly judge. But at the same time, I meant no offense, okay?
Meant no offense.
And I took none. I should be the one to apologize for judging by appearance alone. Tell me, your knowledge, how did you gain it? From an herbalist living nearby?
Long story.
No, from somewhere a long way off. Kaer Morhen, northern Kedwin.
Gods, that's the continent's other end. What are you doing in Toussaint?
I'm here for
Same
business.
thing I do anywhere. Killing monsters.
And I'm also here for pleasure. In the name of Gwent. And of course, all the way, because we can.
Wouldn't happen to play Gwent, would you?
Alright.
Lovely.
Final 2 times we'll be playing with the Nilfgaardian Empire, methinks. And let's hope for the best. Alright, we have got a cow, we've got 2 Imperial Brigade guards, only 1 spy unfortunately, so you 2 will most certainly go. Still only keeping 1 spy. I could have had a better hand for sure. But I think I can maybe work with this. I can't work with this. I'm going to lose this. At this rate. What exactly did you do just now? You looked at 3 cards from my hand. I hope that gives you the wisdom you were after, but I'm not entirely sure where this is gonna go for me now. Yes, I have my medics, but I can't do anything here. I'm not happy with this. The fact that you decoyed that's even worse for me, because I can only use that spy in the next round. I will have to medic that, if you play it back to me at least. So, I've got a feeling I'm gonna have to go all out here, in the hopes that you don't do anything nasty to me. Like that. But at least I'm getting rid of your score just like this, which is good, because if I were to still get my 2 young emissaries, I want to make sure that there's no issue there. I guess we can pull one of those young emissary or black infantry archers back, even though you might scorch me again now. Please don't. Okay, that's fine. I could force you to keep on playing right now. Although I could also play Dandelion and... what do I do here? If I play Ciri, I will lose a very strong card, but that might also be the risk of you just saying, nope, we're not continuing this round, I'm gonna forfeit. I might be willing to lose this. I have a great advantage right now. Let's see where this goes. Will you keep playing, or will you give in? You will give up. I love it when you give up. Which means this round will be yours entirely. And I guess... let's play Yennefer. It's a strong card, I'm aware. But it will keep our things a little bit more even. Give me a little bit of power here and there as I play my spy, get my cards, maybe get a decoy. Really? This is not my lucky day. Which means I'm honestly kind of afraid of where this is going. Oh, I am not afraid of where this is going. I am so not afraid of where this is going. Film Trentemurf, do your thing. You better not medic that right now. Do not use a medic to bring that back. What did I just say? Why? Why are you doing this to me? Alright, then what would I... I don't want to bring Rain Farm back. God. How the bloody hell am I gonna do this? We'll play Ciri. This is fine. Maybe I should just try and win this round. Oh, really? Oh my god, this is not okay. This is so not okay. Okay, what could I do here? I could bring back my cow for the next round, although I would like to try and win this. Let me think. One film Trenton will utterly butcher this front row, which means with a medic I could bring stuff back. Okay, fine. I will use one medic. Make sure that I have some strength in the final rounds. Let's see where this goes. Are you gonna play Film Trenton now? No, you're not. Ooh. I am not too happy with this. And I don't want to bring that rain farm back. I think I want to use that for the final round. Dandelion, let's go. Probably a mistake. But we'll just have to wait and see. I need to keep this medic safe. This medic needs to stay safe. And these will be a waste no matter what. Let's go for the weakest one in the end. You have still got the advantage. But I'm forcing you to play as much as possible. Oh dear. I might lose this. I might actually lose this. Okay, you know what? Fine. Using my hero ability to get the only card back that I can get back. But meanwhile forcing you to play 2 more cards. Maybe even more. You need to win this no matter what. And I still hold some power. So... you at least don't have any spies. But there's no way that I will beat you here. No. What I can do is try and lure out one final card. But that will be all I'll have in me. Come on. Oh dear. Alright, this round is yours. Where is this gonna go? I mean, maybe I could have won this round as well. Maybe, but I want to depend on this cow that I've got going on right here, right now. That's not a strength of 16, that's a strength of 8. Show me that's a strength of 8. That is not a strength of 16. How is this a strength of 16? It's not strength of 16, it's gonna turn to 8. How are you a strength of 16? You're not meant to be strength of 16. Well, if that's the case, sure. Sure thing. Sure thing. Absolute sure thing. I guess we win by cheating. Oh. Of course we dropped 2 bloody decoys. Fine. Well, we would have won anyway. What a weird game. Anyway, yes, lovely aroma. Thank you for the 100 crowns. Clan Brock for our archer. That wasn't really the best out there, I believe. It was just a simple one, right? Yeah, just normal 6 strength. The Clan and Crate Warrior is better than that. But that begs the question. The only missing card right now is the Ceres card. And I do believe that I definitely need that one. Yeah, that one is the key to the Skellige deck, I believe. Well, for the time being, let me have a quick look at what you have for sale.
Lo and behold, my herb aficionado. Here to buy?
Maybe. Won't make any promises, but I'm still curious to browse.
Right. Show me what you got.
It's not really anything to my interest, but that's fine. We'll have more people who sell the dye solution and the restoration and clearance if we ever require it, for whatever reason. But right now, we're good. Though I guess I can sell you 1 dye solution. That will work. Alright, well, madame, good day, good evening to you
off.
further.
See you later.
Thank you very much for the fun. And meanwhile,
Lovely.
work awaits. So this Magicker contract is leading us directly into that direction. However, I was going to say I don't exactly see any kind of logger cabin on the map. However, it seems that tents thus will suffice, I imagine. Which really makes me wonder, what's the deal? What do they need my help with? Why specifically in need of a Magicker and it is not you people? Greetings, is there someone around here?
So bad. I cannot hold my tools.
Is that because of the cold or because of something malicious going on?
Ah, blaspheming bodies. Could I ever use a nap?
I think we all can use a nap. Either way, what's going on here? Oh, also, oh god, I right now see that I really need to meditate very soon. Greetings. What the hell is going on here?
Be bum poked. You must hang on, milady.
You, Jacob?
Heel, Moholt. Down. Who asks?
A Master Magicker.
A witcher. Saw your notice.
Hold up. A witcher, you say? Like in Luis Herrera's Tales and Fables. Luckier than a green bleeding leprechaun I am. See, not a soul around believes this tree is Daphne, the cursed lady of legend. But you could lift the curse.
Well, there's something going on for sure. Wait, you believe the tale? Aren't you a little too old? I mean, certain tales certainly hold truth, but nonetheless...
Bit too old to believe in bedtime stories, aren't you?
Want your chops busted, witcher? How old I am, that is none of your poking concern.
Fair point. Not my business what you believe either.
Ha! I'm content we see eye to eye.
Good, well in that case, let's get to the matter at hand. The tree is a cursed girl. What makes you say so? Other than the fact that the tree is crying when I listen.
So what makes you think there's a girl cursed inside the tree?
Well, I came out with my dog, Moholt, to cut her down. Axe in hand, a broad swing I took. The edge burrowed deep in her trunk, and bum botch me if blood didn't spurt forth. My jaw dropped in the dirt. But right then I knew. Every jot of it in the tale of Daphne, Gareth, and the Witch of Lynxcrag.
Don't tell me. From Herrera's Tales and Fables.
You porking bet. Second edition. Amended in octavo. I know those tales by heart. My nan read them to put me to sleep.
Well, good that you know, because I don't.
Cover, colophon included.
But from the fairy tales, why, if I may ask?
Got me curious, gotta admit. You really think the old tales are true?
Taking the weepy, are you?
No.
Do you think me balmy?
No.
It's just these are dark, grim times. No room for knights pure of heart or happily ever afters. So I don't often run into folk like you.
Yes, true, the times are crud pie. But I see this as all the more reason to remember the tales. My gran would say, if you know not what to do, think to the chessboard knight and noble Alondra, and the path they would choose. She schooled me so thorough in it, I could not do otherwise even if I wished to.
Well, in that case, I do have a feeling that there is something going on with this, and if you say that the moment you try to cut this tree down, it's spurted blood forth, yeah, I'm not sure if there's a matter of time related to this, because the tree is bleeding now, but let's get to the bottom of this.
Let me take a look at the tree.
Careful now.
There's a tree with blood. Yeah, honestly. Not.
I swear I hear sobs in the rustling leaves.
Yeah, I'm very sure.
Blood. Seeped from the direction of the tree, judging by the shape of the stain.
There's a high chance that this is indeed a cursed lady.
Actually does bleed. Looks like human blood too. And the bark resembles hypertrophic scars in places. Medallions humming like crazy. Intense magic at work here.
Yeah, but then the question becomes, how? And what is the deal with all of this being around in almost a perfect circle?
Logger was making good time. Strange, though. Willow's isolated. No other trees near it.
Okay, apparently that's just the logger's business, but... what is the deal with this?
And? Did you look at the tree close?
Well, it's not normal.
Actually does bleed. Pretty incredible. Looks wondrous.
Did I not say so?
Yeah. Either way, I am very intrigued in looking into this. However... you issued a contract, and you know the deal.
My help doesn't come free, you know.
You speak to a lowly woodcutter. No stench of coin about me.
That's fair. Well, in that case... for just doing it the way that's meant to be done, how about 101?
Agreed. I will pay as soon as the young mate is free.
I really hope that I can actually do that, but I'm for sure willing to look into this.
Willing to help, but first I gotta figure out where to start.
No need. I know it all. Miss Daphne and Sir Gareth shared a terrible and fearsome love for each other. Yet to prove himself worthy of her hint, Gareth was to face the Witch of Lynx Crag. Before Sir Gareth set off for the hill, Miss Daphne gave him her kerchief, a token of her favor.
Let me guess, he never returned.
He did not. She stood here, day upon day, night upon night, trying to spy him.
Till she sprouted roots and turned into a tree? Wonder why.
I will fecking tell you why. To await the moment when Gareth returns, kerchief in hand. That is the power of love. The power of longing. So you must scale Lynx Crag. Search there for a means to free Daphne. I will give you my book of tales to refer to.
That will be helpful.
And good luck.
Because I do not know this tale, but the way that things sound right now, I am definitely thinking in the direction of a curse. Maybe this witch was real, and this Gareth fella actually angered the witch and thus caused her girl to be cursed like this. Yeah. Whatever the case may be, thank God that we are not a tree. Tales and fables. Sir Gareth and Miss Daphne loved each other so much it hurt. To win the approval of his future father-in-law, Gareth had to perform 7 challenges. The 7th was the hardest. Gareth had to go to Lynx Crag to find the witch who lives there and convince her to lift the drought that plagued the whole land. Everyone, including Daphne, pleaded with Gareth to humble himself before the witch. You see, the witch from Lynx Crag was spiteful and headstrong, even for a witch, and only an act of true humility could break her icy heart. Gareth, however, had no intention of bending his knee before a witch. Instead, he planned to force her to lift the curse. Nobody knows what happened on Lynx Crag, but Gareth never returned to his beloved. Daphne stood on top of the hill and looked for him day and night. And finally, she turned into a tree so that she may live to see the return of her knight. Such was the strength of her longing and the power of her love. Anyone who plunged his axe blade into that tree would see blood run from the wound. Folks started to avoid that place, leaving Daphne in peace to wait for Gareth, and in time, all had forgotten about her. A sad and grim story for sure. Jacob provided to be a true expert on tales. The lumberjack readily explained to Geralt that the woman enchanted in the tree was Daphne, transformed out of great longing due to her deep love for the knight Gareth, whose return she awaited. Gareth had gone off to scale Lynx Crag, atop which he was to find the witch who dwelled there. He was to force her to lift the drought that plagued the land. Alas, the knight had not returned, and the tale from which the logger drew his knowledge said nothing about what had befallen the knight. If there was any answer to the mystery, it could only be found on Lynx Crag. And where would that exactly be? All the way up north. Alright, well, if we are to go there, and assuming stuff went horribly wrong last time, we are to show humility, for sure. I also for sure want to show up with at least some potions, and also, yeah, our help for sure will be required in these areas as well. And that also reminds me, I need to remember that I need to go and visit this place, and I think also this, we have not actually been there. I thought that this was the place where we fought the cycles, but that was actually all the way down there. So, definitely something I still want to visit. However, for now, I for sure, if we are to go all the way to Link's Crag up there, really quickly want to meditate. Quick potion restore, and I'll be on my way. Let's see where the hell this will take us. Will that witch still be around?
Could I ever use a nap?
I mean, yeah, it is the middle of the night. Maybe you should get a nap and likewise not wander around when there's all kinds of wildlife currently just running about the place. That sounds like a bear. Yeah, let's just move on our way onwards to Link's Crag. If I can at least find my way there. Like, do we just follow the path? Is there a proper path there? Yeah, in order to not get distracted by this. Who am I kidding? I am so gonna get distracted by that. Let's just give into it. See what help the people need. Maybe it becomes daytime as a result. Because there will be monsters here. And I will be ready. I mean, this looks like a normal abandoned village, I'm guessing. With all of these beehives. And what am I hearing? Gentlemen! Welcome to Fox Hollow on the Gorgon foothills. I'm going to add a little bit of Hangman's Venom. Because you, good sirs, seem to be very much in a situation of wanting to utterly kill me. What do you mean I can't do that? I totally can't do that.
Hey, go pickle your beater.
Maybe.
Warlock!
Yeah, you really started a fight with the wrong person. Just saying. But hold on, did you just fall over because of my attack, or how did you fall over? Either way, doesn't matter. Both of you really don't stand a chance. There we go. Alright, do you, by any chance, have more friends? Yes, you do. Ow, oh my god, that was a little bit too much, my friends. Yikes. Okay, play it safe, play it safe, play it safe, play it safe. This is fine. Thank you very much for that. Okay, I am taking a beating, which I'm not supposed to take. Okay, that's why I'm taking a beating. That's partly why I'm taking a beating. Okay, let me just keep Gwen ready. You need to go. Well, if you want to praise Prophet Lebioda, by all means, but maybe you should stop being bandits. Just saying. I mean, it's really not doing you any favors. No, you shall not. Goodbye. Likewise. Oh, God. Definitely wanna beware the hammer. Oi! Okay. You, my good sir, are definitely gonna go down. Because I bloody well. Oh, I will pucker up and shove those arrows right back into you.
Damn, you're ugly.
Maybe. God, you fellas are being problematic. That's it, that's it, that's it, that's it. Now, the question that I currently have is, where's your leader? Because you took this place over, for sure. I can hear him. And if your leader would like to wait just one small moment, because I'm having some, well, gear issues at the moment. Let's see what will work. Journeyman's Toolkit. Perfect. Alright, ready for round 2. Friend, your people really made a big mistake. You're not a leader. Well, that's fine. However, that still means that you're not exactly going to survive this. Fox Hollow is no longer yours. And there are still more around. Hello, my friends. How are you doing? You really picked a wrong evening to be on guard. Just saying. However, no issue. No issue. I hear the archer. Where are you? Where are you? Well, I guess there was no archer after all.
Folks say there's a witch in these parts.
So I've heard.
Say what sort of devilry she works?
The sort that can turn a lass into a tree.
Ah, maybe I'll seek her out. I caught my man staring after a barmaid the other day. If the witch can turn that milky skin to bark, that'll put an end to his ogling.
Yeah, you really should not joke about that. Either way, time for me to loot my bits. Unsure where I left them, but they're somewhere, all over the place. And thus the town of Fox Hollow is back to its former glory, which also allows us to finally read up on what we know about this place, because I have heard the name before. In a small valley at the foot of Mount Gorgon lies the village of Fox Hollow. This village's field, inexplicably and miraculously, grew pots. Grow pots. How do they grow pots? Earthenware vessels spring unbidden from the ground, as if through some magic trick worked by nature. No human intervention required. The pots come in all shapes and sizes, which is why Fox Hollow maintains trade connections with the village of Dudno in Macht. For that village's fields inexplicably and miraculously grow lids of all shapes and sizes. What? Surely that must be a strange tale. Or is that some curse put on Fox Hollow by the witch? Because that's just a bloody strange tale, I'm telling you. Or it just gets people to visit the Rudy Brush Alberg. I mean, they don't play Gwent in here, right? They don't play Gwent in here. But if they do... hello. The Civil War in Tucson and Katakan's monogram. I will read those two real quick. Because I know nothing about the Civil War in Tucson. The year 781 marked the final end of the elven rule in Tucson, the closing of an era that had lasted over 1,500 years. The elves abandoned their ivory cities and left for the mountains, taking with them all that they could and destroying everything else. Whatever they could not take and did not manage to demolish or burn, they cursed. The last elven sovereign, Diftaf, hundreds of years old yet fair as a youth, was defeated. Weeping over the slain army of his forever young brothers and sisters, he agreed to pay homage to Ludovic, the first human king of Tucson, who, though young, was as shrunken and ugly as a night after Sorvin. Putting a no end of airs and graces, Ludovic boasted, "Look, the proud elf shall bow down before me and kiss my royal feet with humility." To greet Diftaf even further, Ludovic decided the homage should take place in the elf king's barely abandoned palace. The throne on which Ludovic now boldly lounged bore still smouldering marks from the fire set by the elves, who had sought to burn the whole palace down as they left. So the proud elven king bowed down before the human king and offered him a sacrifice of bread and wine, as well as his sword and shield. Spewing out merciless mockery all the while, Ludovic received this homage, and then immediately ordered his guards drag Diftaf. Why is that name so difficult? Diftaf. Yeah. Diftaf beyond the palace gates and throw him down the stairs as if he were a beggar. Witnesses claimed the proud elf remained calm throughout the whole event, but when left alone, Diftaf wiped the blood off of his face and vowed cruel revenge on the king. Revenge that would come from stone as cold as the king's heart. Yet these ominous words bore no fruit, for in the year 782, before the homage was renewed, Diftaf drew his last breath alongside his remaining soldiers, when the Toussaintois decided to celebrate the anniversary of the surrender of the elven sovereign with a pogrom of non-humans on the slopes of Mount Gorgon. Few survived. Well, lovely times for sure. And then we also have Catacans, a monograph. In the common folk's imagination, vampires are dead men and women arisen from their graves. Wraiths driven by an unquenchable thirst for warm blood. Yet nothing could be further from the truth. These creatures first came to be on another world, arriving in ours centuries ago, and have since learned to live among men and have evolved at our side. The widespread belief that vampires must drink human blood in order to survive is flat out wrong, though they do in fact often partake of our vital fluid, for human blood affects their physiology as alcohol does ours. A vampire's bite does not turn its victim into a vampire, a state of affairs which would in fact be counter to logic, for it would mean the world would soon fill with vampires, as they multiply at exponential rates. Running water presents no barrier to vampires, not even if it's cold, for vampires are immune to the force of both heat and cold. Now for the most important matter, vampires have learned to live in the light of our sun, which is not harmful to them in the least, though they absolutely never shimmer or glisten when struck with the sun's rays, because yeah, that would obviously be a very foolish thing. And I guess that gives us a little bit of extra information on catechans, who still apparently are weak to fire. So in your case, it's just because of all the fluff you've got going on. Yes, that burns. Even though you don't care too much about cold or heat, fire will still be a bother to you. However, while we're here, I also noticed that we have some information on Daphne's wraith. During his stay in Toussaint, Geralt became involved with a curious case of gynodendromorphy. That is to say, a woman who had been turned into a tree. When one cut into this tree's bark, it bled, and when the wind blew through its leaves, one could hear muffled sobs. Geralt investigated the matter and learned magic, or a possible curse, was responsible for the transformation, and it surely had something to do with a certain sad episode from the woman's past. The love of Daphne's life, a knight-errant, had gone to the Witch of Link's Crag and never returned, leaving her to wait for him forever, filled with sadness and longing. Well, I'd say let's pay that witch a visit, but first things first. I doubt it.
Praised be our Lord Lepiota. You come in his name. You are his avatar.
I still know nothing about this Lepiota, but
who happened to be passing through.
Yes,
By
that.
the prophet's intervention. He was your guide. He nudged your footsteps here.
No, that was purely curiosity.
What shall we call you, hero?
I'm Geralt. Geralt of Rivia.
Geralt! Lovely, it rings. Sacred it sounds. Do you thirst or hunger?
I always thirst for Gwent, but you don't play, unfortunately. But nonetheless, do show me what you've got.
Let me see what you're serving.
And it is nothing that I am interested in, which is absolutely fine. Which means, time for us to move onwards. Farewell.
Take care now.
You are sorely missed already.
I've not even been here for a few seconds. I can't be missed already. I don't leave that good of an impression to people most of the time. But to be fair, the people here do seem more kinder than those in Velen and Novigrad, so maybe they do miss me. Okay. Someone might have to clean up this man's corpse, because that's not my job. Either way, hello. Arrest warrant, love son of Mark, alias half-breed. We have heard of him before. Either way, how do we get all the way up there? Because we're not going up there. I think if we cut through over here, we will be able to reach Crag Hollow. So, with a bit of luck. Excuse me. What? What?
You've still to bust your bum.
I always bust my bum, and I'm working hard at this very moment. As we head off directly to Link's Crag. I was gonna say Crag Hollow, but no. However, a bridge would be very helpful. Yeah, I was not gonna swim that. Thank God for you to be here. I'm not too sure about kids just running about the place. Like, I'm assuming that
Not attacking. Doesn't mean it's not a threat, though.
stories are not true. Okay. Well, that's fun. Yeah, good sir, I know everything that you're currently talking about. Are you gonna be a threat to me? Do you mind if I climb up here? Can I? Hi. Good kitty. Very good kitty. Very good kitty. Okay, these have got to be the witch's pets. Or familiars, maybe. Either way, if she controls animals like that... I mean, she doesn't control the wolves, of course. Okay, I will take that. No one needs that. Same with the blood moss. Right? This is just stuff left behind by others who tried to visit you. Who maybe were a bit too foolish. Okay, we've got a cave entrance for sure. However, we need to be all the way up there. I will check out this cave later. Okay. Either those people died by normal means, or the witch killed them, and I'm not sure if I like either thing. Because, yeah, the story is said to show humility, and that not showing humility most likely is what caused things to go horribly wrong for our Gareth. And seeing how we kind of share a similar-ish name, I would rather show humility in an attempt
the witches
to lift this possible curse. Because we don't know how long ago that happened, but nonetheless. Greetings? Can I knock? I can't.
Hut looks inhabited. No sign of the dweller, though. Guess I'll look around.
Yes, I shall. There's more than enough to find.
Warm. Smells inconclusive. No idea what ingredients are in there.
I kind of wonder whether or not we would want to know. On the transmutation of bodies. Well, that's fine. The transmutation of bodies is one of the most difficult tasks any mage can undertake. Indeed, only the true masters of the art have ever accomplished it, and even they have only perfected one of its forms. This difficulty arises from psychophysical limitations, since a mage can only safely transform into an animal with which he is perfectly attuned. A famous example is that of Ulf Blackbeard, who dwelt for years in a cave with a bear in order to imbibe the life essence of that animal. Okay, so changing someone into a tree, someone else into a tree, really is not an easy feat. Was it the witches doing in that case? Liber Ivonis.
Liber Ivonis. Conclave of mages banned this tome.
Probably for good reason. I then came to a place known as the Vnath Valley, in a world known as Shagai. The mind of a man cannot comprehend this land, where non-geometric space and blasphemous colors fly in the face of everything our eyes are accustomed to. In that instant, in the moment of my arrival, I teetered on the verge of madness. I shouted a noiseless cry and sweat, bloody sweat, when two suns rose above my head. I fell to my knees and prayed to Zoftakwa, not for salvation, but for a quick death. And then they came. Who are they? Interesting stories for sure.
Bones ground into dust.
Yeah. This is all very nice and dandy, but still no witch. Remarks on the proper administration of yarrow.
Notes on the use of yarrow stems. Interesting.
Okay. Yarrow is, first and foremost, used for medicinal purposes. As mentioned above, when the leaves of this herb are placed against the flesh, they heal all kinds of trauma, wounds and sores. Brew it, and the resulting tincture treats the common colds, colic and loss of appetite. Yet in addition to their healing properties, the branches of the yarrow plant can be used for fortune-telling. This method of divination might seem strange upon first glance, but is in truth simple and effective. It truly allows one to focus on the query at hand and get an answer both accurate and satisfying. I am not sure what I can learn from all that. Is there more there? Yes, there is. Hello.
Wormwood, sulfur, wart, scents fresh.
But we know that she's been around, and that apparently she also has a bear skin. Can she turn to a bear? Oh, hello.
A wall of spell enhancements, or trophies.
Okay. The handkerchief for sure is of high importance. Let's start with the arrow.
Arrow, broken in half. No doubt to bring bad luck to the archer.
And what about the branch in that case?
Branch of a grapevine. Could be to ensure a good harvest, or a bad one.
And meanwhile, the doll?
Doll looks like an accessory for casting curses.
And finally, the handkerchief. Which has to be Sir Gareth.
Silk kerchief, monogrammed DF. Could use it to break the curse if it's Daphne's.
None but feral cats stray in here most oft, yet it seems I've a guest from afar at that. What do you seek in my home?
I'm sorry for intruding. And might I just say you've got some lovely pets?
Already found it.
You do not aim to lift the curse from the tree, girl, do you?
I was planning to.
What if I do?
Then you had best know you waste your time.
How so?
Old tales. Did your Nan not tell them to you? Even I, the witch of Link's Crag, would be hard-pressed to overcome the power of love and longing.
Perhaps. But what the story did not tell, however, was what happened to Sir Gareth the Knight. Is it true that he visited you?
The Lady's Knight. You ever make it here?
Sir Gareth. Yes. He came to sway me, but had a quick change of heart. To be precise, it came after the first night we spent together. He stayed
Okay.
a fair while. Then his conscience got the better of him, and he resolved to return to his beloved.
Might have resolved to, but never made it.
A tragic fate befell him along the way.
You have anything to do with this turn of fate?
Of course. Was I to let another woman have a man who belonged to me? I could not abide it.
Okay. I can lift the curse myself. Can you lift the curse or else? No. I think I should do what feels right, and that is to show humility. Can you lift the curse, please?
What if I asked you nicely to lift the curse, please?
Gareth met the fate he deserved. And what happened to his wench was not my fault.
But you can maybe
Alright,
help.
So you didn't cast the curse, but could you help lift it?
I probably could. But why ever would I?
I'll make you do it? No. I'll humble myself.
I'll humble myself, prostrate myself before you like the Gareth of the tale did. I beseech you to help me. Lift the curse that imprisoned Daphne in the tree.
When I saw you enter my hut, I thought, now there is a fellow who shall bend his neck for no one. Stand.
I can surprise people for sure.
None. Not even I can restore to the lass the years she has lost. Can erase the suffering she has endured.
I can get that, yeah.
We cannot bring her back to life. But I shall tell you how you might let her depart in peace. Yet my aid shall have its price. A lock of your hair.
Ooh.
How can I know you won't use it to cast a spell on me?
I require this. I must, for with it I will cast a spell to conceal me from you for all time, and will use it for nothing else. You will nag me never again, And you've nothing to fear, I assure you. I always keep my word.
Fine, got a deal. No chance you'll lift the curse on the tree because I say so. I don't like this. But I feel like I don't really have much of a choice. I might regret this, but... Fine. You've got a deal, because I can understand that you don't want me to nag you ever again. I just really hope that you will keep your word.
I'll trust you against my better judgment. Lock of my hair's yours.
Splendid.
What do I need to do?
You must convince the maiden her beloved yearned to return, but perished in the attempt. Take her silk kerchief and a fragment of Gareth's remains. His bones lie bleaching in the cave beneath this rock. Fire must consume the kerchief and remains. And remember, your heart, your intentions must be pure. Clear?
Yeah. Thanks for your help.
You're welcome. And adieu. Once you walk out that door, never shall we meet again.
If you so wish, then so it shall be. Interesting lady. Though honestly, I really hope that we can trust her. And that I just now didn't sign a whole lot of trouble for my own future.
Although I dislike the idea of handing that lady a lock of our hair, it can't be that bad, right? After all, if one truly wanted to obtain a lock of our hair to use for malicious purposes, there'd be many more ways to do so. Don't trust the barbers.